Hey there, and welcome to the Positively Joyful Productivity Show. I'm Nicole, and around here, we believe productivity doesn't start with hustle, but it starts with joy and smart support. In each episode, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT and AI in a simple, non-overwhelming way, so it actually saves you time, clears mental clutter, and makes running your life and business feel lighter. If you're a busy woman building big dreams and you want AI to feel like a helpful partner, not another thing to figure out, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Well, hey there, and welcome back to the Positively Joyful Productivity Show. I'm your host, Nicole Louise, and I'm really excited to be back. Happy New Year! So it's been a hot minute since you've heard me on a solo episode, and there's a real big reason for that. Back in September, we had to make the decision to say goodbye to Abby. And if you've been following along and listening along, you know that she was my everything. She was my baby. And so it has left a giant hole in my heart. And I just needed some time to process, grieve, and do all the things. Other areas in my life had to keep moving. And the podcast was one area where I needed to take a beat, take a pause. And now it is after the holidays, and I am back ready for the new year, ready to go. I do have some exciting things coming along. So, one of those exciting things is that this podcast is going to be changing just a little bit. And if you've been with me since the beginning, you're probably like, oh my God, here we go again. And if you've been with me long enough, you've heard me talk about messy action. And well, my friends, this is what messy action looks like in real life. So, through taking some time off from the podcast and other areas of the business, I had been able to focus a little bit more and get a little more intentional about what am I doing here and how am I helping you? And in my journey through this AI world and the rapid pace that things change, I have talked to a lot of women, and I'm actually in the process right now of teaching a group of amazing teachers who are very new to ChatGPT. I'm teaching them how to use it. And one thing that I notice from the very beginners to my business friends who've been using ChatGPT for a while, nobody really knows how to set it up, and nobody really knows how to use it or the features. And so that is what is going to be coming your way. I am going to be teaching you exactly how you need to set up your ChatGPT account and exactly how to use the features, which features to use, why they matter for you, because it's going to exponentially change the game for you. So, I want to start with a little metaphor. So, imagine driving your car, right? Your car's got a lot of buttons and gadgets and things, right? Well, let's take all that out for a minute. Imagine driving your car and the only thing you know how to use is the gas pedal. And you're holding on to the steering wheel. So you're holding on to the steering wheel and you've got your foot on the gas. And that would be pretty crazy, right? Like, you can't listen to the radio, turn on the heat or the air conditioning. You don't know how to turn the steering wheel to make a turn. You don't know how to use cruise control. You don't know what the brake pedal is or how to use it or why. That just seems ridiculous, right? Well, that's kind of what a lot of people use ChatGPT like. Okay. So if you are just using ChatGPT to ask it questions or maybe write something for you, maybe an email or a newsletter, you are just scratching the surface. You are driving your car with your foot on the gas and your hands on the steering wheel, and that's it. That's it. So when you learn how to use the other features in ChatGPT and you know how to train it and set it up properly, that is when you start learning how to turn on the radio and turn on the heat or the air conditioning. And then you discover cruise control and you're like, whoa. So that is where I want you to get in your ChatGPT account. I want you to be able to really, totally, completely use all of the functionality that this amazing tool has to offer you. Because if you're just using it like everyone else and just looking for the best prompt or just typing in random prompts all the time and like going through all your chats and you have no idea where anything is, you're just driving your car with your hands on the steering wheel and your foot on the gas. And that's it. So we are going to change that, my love. We are going to change that. So this is just a little intro episode to give you a heads up of what is to come. And I have created a 3-step framework that really simply teaches you exactly how to set up your ChatGPT account, exactly how to utilize all the functions, what you should be using all these features and tools and buttons and gadgets for. And once you learn all of this, it is going to completely change the game for you. I recently had an opportunity to share this with a business friend, and she is someone who's been using ChatGPT for quite a while in her own business. And once I met with her, she was blown away. She couldn't believe all of the things that she didn't know about and hadn't been using. And even the organization aspect, she just had chats and chats and chats and threads of things, and she couldn't find things. She was using the search feature to try to find old chats that after our conversation, she was like, whoa, I learned so much, but not in an overwhelming way. And she is like off and running. The next day, I got several messages from her talking about how she was using ChatGPT for different aspects of her life. She was using it to shop for really unique and specific items she wanted. And it was really fun to get all those messages and listen to how it had like changed her whole outlook on things and how it's making life easier. Because that's the other thing. Women, our mental load is tremendous. Whether you are single, married, have kids or not, have pets or not, all of the life admin stuff falls on us. Making appointments, taking care of meals, managing things at home, like the majority of those things, typically we are managing. And there's research out there. There are studies that show that our mental load is much greater than men's. And so if I can teach you some strategies to help you reduce that mental load and bring more joy into your life, that is where it's at. That is the magic. That is the gold. So I hope that you will continue listening. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to be walking you through the next couple of episodes, my 3-step framework to get you all set up and running. I've got some amazing resources coming out over the next few months, so stay tuned for that as well. And in the meantime, Happy New Year. Happy 2026. I hope that you enjoyed the holidays and took some time to rest and relax with friends and family. And stay tuned. I'll be back next Monday. So, in the meantime, have a beautiful week and go do something that brings you joy.